What's going on, guys? What's going on? Jada Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Jeannie Mai. Jeannie Mai is upset, so much so that she decided to call the police because Jeezy will not allow her entry to his home. This comes months and months after their divorce being settled. And she waited until early December to come and move her stuff. And she should have moved her stuff long before. And Jeezy did not allow her into his home because he does not trust this woman. I don't blame Jeezy. I really don't. Because Jeannie Mai made allegations about him. She has come after him sideways in this divorce. I think she's upset because he divorced her. He's putting her out of his home. Not only is he put her out of his home, put her mother out. I think if you look in between the lines of this divorce, her mother played a part into why they're no longer together. Not to say that Jeezy dislikes the woman. He just didn't want the woman living up in his house, and basically he did not like that dynamic. And also the demons that Jeannie Mai has. Jeannie Mai has a lot going on. And I don't think Jeezy wanted to deal with that. Jeezy has his own things, his own struggles, things that he deals with. But I think it became too much. He had to leave. And I think Jeannie Mai has been bitter ever since. She made allegations towards him about him putting his hands on her that could have ruined his career. So much so that Jeezy believed that she would put recording devices in his home. Because at the time of her trying to gain entry to his home, he was not there, but someone else's, a manager, I believe, was there. And he told them, don't let her into my home. She claimed she was there with all her movers, security team, right? To get her stuff out of storage. And I'm saying to myself, if y'all got divorced months ago, why are you now all of a sudden trying to get your stuff? Why haven't you gotten your stuff already? When you left, your stuff should have left. Why would you keep your stuff? Especially, and according to the article, these were precious, things that she had, right? That she didn't take with her initially. She left them there in boxes. And she claims that, she came back and the boxes were in disarray. It had water damage and there were mouse traps everywhere, which again, Jeezy might want to get an exterminator. If that's true, you might want to get an exterminator regularly. That's there treating the place regularly. But the reason why the boxes are in disarray, the reason why they have water damage is because you left them there. You put your stuff in boxes and you left it there. Instead of getting a storage unit, getting your stuff out of Jeezy's home, putting in a storage unit, you left it there. And then you proceeded to make all these allegations towards him. And I think Jeezy has never, and I said this in my other videos, Jeezy was never going to forgive you for what you said. Because what you said could have ruined his career, Jeannie. And he's never going to forgive you for that. That's why he didn't want you in his house. He didn't trust you. According to her, he believes that she's going to put recording devices in his home. Maybe she would. Maybe that's why he won't allow her there. Maybe she should have went there when he was there. But let's get into this article from Yahoo. Jeannie Mai calls cops on estranged husband Jeezy and never-ending messy bout. The reason why this divorce is messy is because of her. Because she refuses to let go. And I believe she's the one making it difficult. Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's bitter divorce battle descends into a new low. The TV personality resorted to inviting the police to her estranged husband's home after he denied her access to the property to move her belongings. Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's latest drama reportedly began in November 2024, despite settling their divorce in June of 2024. All right. Mai informed the court that she stopped at Jeezy's house to grab boxes containing her personal items, but she was denied entry. The star lawyers claim she did not intend to invade Jeezy's privacy or place any recording devices in his home. Now, why would her lawyers have to say this? Because maybe that's what she was planning to do. You just never know what she was. She probably was trying to go for the safe. You know, Jeezy probably got a safe in his house. She was trying to go get, and again, this is my joke opinion. Don't take my opinion or joke seriously. But I believe she might have been going for the safe. I'm just saying, why would Jeezy go through all of this to keep her from being inside his house? I think he believes she gonna take something out of there. And he don't want her taking none of his stuff out of the house. Now, she want to get her stuff. I mean, it is what it is. He doesn't want her there. It looks to me like she wasn't going to the garage or where the stuff was being stored. She wanted access to the home, as in the bedroom, living room, dining room, kitchen. It wasn't just about getting her stuff out of storage. She wanted to go inside the home. Is what it looks like to me. Now, again, I don't know how it is. Maybe they're in a gated community and, you know, you can only get in through access through the gate. But it just seems like Jeezy doesn't want her anywhere near his home because he believes that something nefarious may happen. She might try to do something. Mai reiterated that she only wanted to ensure she did not leave any personal effects behind. So she arrived on December 9th of 2024 with her movers at her estranged husband's mansion. She mentioned that Jeezy's house manager, on the orders of Jeezy, refused to grant access to her and her security team to access the garage where her items were stored. In fact, the house manager called Jeezy, who again confirmed that Jeannie and her movers were not to access her items, disregarding the court order entirely. She declared in the motion. Mai decided to call the Atlanta Police Department to the scene in order to gather a report on Jeannie's denial of access. Jeannie, as always, was the consummate professional. That's because you see one side of her. Jeezy saw the other side of her. That's why he divorced her. When the police officer notified the house manager that a court order was being breached, the house manager had to adapt quickly and establish a new entry restriction. The house manager then enforced that anyone entering on behalf of Mai must sign a non-disclosure agreement at the direction of Jeezy as soon as Mai gained entrance. She explained that seeing her boxes was unpleasant to behold, as they had suffered severe damage. Despite the rapper's lawyers reportedly commending him for keeping her items safe, Mai claimed that her boxes were carried immeasurable personal value were left in a mess. Again, that is, you should have been got your stuff out of there. Like, you putting it on Jeezy to get your stuff out of there? You so busy trying to make allegations instead of getting your stuff out of there. That's why it got dark as far as the relationship between you two. The boxes were wet, with water having soaked through the boxes, damaging personal items. There were mouse traps set in the garage, presumably set from mice that had eaten through some of the boxes, Jeannie lawyer wrote. Several awards belonging to the TV personality were also reportedly broken and scratched. See, that's why I say you may have to get an exterminator regularly to come and treat the home to deal with that, because that's crazy. You live in a mansion and you got, anyway. she should have gotten her stuff out sooner. Like while you were still a resident there. Moved all your stuff out. If you don't have a place for it, like where you're going, then get a storage unit. I mean, if you can afford a security team, you can afford a storage unit. As detailed by Mai, the house manager's behavior was not out of the ordinary since Jeezy himself resisted Mai coming over to his house when the court ruled that the star could pick up her things from his home in under 21 days. He immediately requested modification to the order. The rapper stated that he did not trust his former wife to not attempt to breach restrictions and cause further trouble for his career like she did in the past, in the rapper lawyer's words. I told y'all this is about the allegations she made against him. Jeezy does not feel safe having Jeannie in his home, given Jeannie's history of attempting to destroy Jeezy's career with misleading information. Jeezy would have no way of knowing if Jeannie is planning listening devices or cameras in his home. The lawyer added that Mai is upset about the divorce and is seeking revenge. He continued that having the E-celebrity in Jeezy's home, especially after their contentious divorce, would disrupt his client's peace and violate his privacy. Last November, the Blast reported that the host requested the court dismiss a subpoena that she received from the rapper. In the document, Jeezy requested that Mai's financial details from the National City Bank. He also asked for her personal and business bank account statements, deposit slips, evidence of withdrawal from indicated bank accounts before November 1st. She claimed he made the move to harass her, as he initially sent one on October 22nd and filed a second one on October 28th. Mai continued that she had no idea about the filing on the first subpoena, as Jeezy's team refused to update her. The mother of one described it as a secret subpoena in her petition. Listen, ultimately, this relationship failed. This marriage failed. They have a child together now. I think that Jeezy would have handled this better, for her sake, as far as her stuff is concerned. Even though he was storing her stuff, which he didn't have to do, but he did. I think he was storing it because she had nowhere else to take it. I just believe that she handled this the wrong way. And I think Jeezy got fed up and he started to play hardball with her. And now she's complaining about it. But see, this is what happens, Jeannie. When you go out here and you make accusations to try to ruin somebody's reputation and career, you still have to deal with that person. You have a child with him and you still have your stuff at his house. She did not handle this the right way. Is it petty on Jeezy's part? Yeah, but again, was it petty on her part to make those allegations she knew were false? Yes. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.